Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're well. Right, we're back in Utopia and we're going to be working on our big restaurant building once again. Coming along really nicely actually. I'm very much enjoying myself with this. Let's just see what we can do today. I'm going to start off by just seeing if I need to have any of these stone pieces back here. Let's see what it looks like, shall we? Don't know if I do, but I do like them. Yeah, see the problem I'm going to have is the downwards area. I like them at the top here. I like the idea of one over here as well. I just don't know how I'm going to fill in the gap underneath. I think what I might do, let's come in to here. See what I can do with these pieces. Yeah, I'm going to just try something here and see if this works. So let's just double that up. I'm just going to build it downwards just to see what it looks like. Like a nice solid foundation at the end, and I've got a little gap there I need to fill in. But no, it doesn't work. Doesn't quite look doesn't quite look right, does it? I'll tell you what I might do actually. Let's try something completely different. Let's find this this same wood pattern that we've got at the top. Excuse me for coughing. I'm so sorry. I'm still very poorly. I don't think you expect anything else these days, really, do you, from me? Oh dear. I can't shake the cold, unfortunately, or whatever it is that I've got. The black plague, possibly. I'm really not sure. Yeah, so this is what I've got in mind then. Let's see if I can just create a kind of a little square like that as the base. Do you know, I don't mind that. Let's just move it across to the other one as well and see what we think. I think it looks quite nice here actually, having the stones kind of coming up in front of it. Clearly it's not actually gone flat there, has it? Let's bring that out. Yeah, do you know, I don't mind that. I think that's a decent solution. So it breaks up the pattern at the bottom here as well. So yeah, I don't mind that at all. Let's just see what this looks like inside. That looks fine. That one is buried in the kitchen, so that's good. These ones are fine, although no, actually, are they hovering? No, they're not hovering. It's just a trick of my eyes, I think. Sometimes it's hard to tell. No, they're not hovering. They're not. Excellent. Okay, so where are we then with our restaurant? I want to make some little pillars, don't I, for these the ends of these little stone walls. I think I'm going to use some temple pieces, but don't hold me to that. I'm just going to try this, and oh, I need the angle snap back on. Let's try that again. Yeah, I'm just going to try this and see what I can do. So yeah, very, very simple little end piece like that. Do you know, I might even just go with that. I don't know that it really needs to be fancier. I might just do that and then... actually, let's just see if it needs a top or anything. Actually, yeah, it looks quite nice with a top, doesn't it? And I might come along later. I could always add a light to it, couldn't I? Whoops. Yeah, that might work. Let's copy this one over here. Oh, hello, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. And this one. There we go. I like that. That's nice and simple, but it does the job quite nicely, I think. Right, so did I not join all these things together? Is that why they're not moving properly? Let's do that. And then let's see if I can copy them through to here. Something like that. And then I'll just need to, whoops, oh, I keep clicking all the wrong buttons this morning. I'm still half asleep, I think. Right, let's just, you know what, I'm going to move these one at a time so I don't have to mess around with the weird angles. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I think that's nice. Simple and effective. Although, yes, they're just hovering over the chairs there. So what I will do, I will just do a quick flip like that. Just gives them that little base there so it doesn't look like they're floating. Excellent. Okay, I'm pretty happy with those. So that's our little stairways finished off. So I want to theme inside a bit. So it's going to be an African theme. It has been suggested that I use now what is it called? One of these. Is it you got transport, monorail, riverboat? Yeah, I think this is probably the one. The adventure tour. I think it was Gardening for Health and Wellbeing suggested that I have one of these going around. I like the idea. I do. I'm thinking about it. I really am. Whether it goes through the middle or around the outside, I'm not sure. What I was thinking is it might look quite nice if it was sort of raised up and it went all the way around the edge. You know, from here I could take it kind of right up around the edge of the habitat. If the habitat comes right out here somewhere, and then it could come back in here. And then maybe it could come in and through this gap here. Something like that. And, you know, if I do it in this corner, I could have the queue going out the back and joining in here somewhere. So I may well do that. And it would give me a good bit of work to do with the edge. The edge is probably going to be rocks again, but I could have sort of a high rock wall and then inside another lower rock wall like this one, which it drives on. Or I could do it with land rather than rocks, possibly. So yes, I may well look into that. But inside, I want to do African-y type stuff. Let's just see. No, I don't. Do I want? Oh, the Africa pack. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Now, obviously, if there's any sort of giraffe stuff, that's going to be pretty helpful. But I just generally want to have a look at what we've got in here. I don't really want animal stuff if they're not going to be in the enclosure. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. What do we got here? Painted wooden beams. Okay. See, this sort of thing is always going to work well, isn't it? I love this stuff. I like actually having this stuff kind of flat against the wall. I think it makes a nice corner piece like that. I think what I'll do here, let's turn that round. Let's try and make this roughly symmetrical like that. combine them. And I reckon I could bring them down and flip them around and have them down the bottom as well. Kind of frames the window there. I'm going to do some beams down the outside, or pillars possibly, depends what I find. See, I do quite like that, but it's too bright, but I can change the colour. Ooh, look at that. See, that looks, yeah, I think I need to go with the non-tapered version. Let's see, what have we got here? Ooh, wow. Big. And of course we've got these stones. I like the stones. I want to do something with them. I'm so sorry for the coughing. So I want more sort of greens and browns on here. Don't mind the white. Actually, that might do it. So let's just get this on here. So I'm thinking I want to do it sort of right in the middle of this little pattern that we've got going on here. And look at that, that pretty much fits perfectly. Let's just make sure it's not going to poke out the top. No, it's not. Good. Excellent, look at that. And then I can hopefully, always the angle that goes weird with these things, very annoying. I can just copy that over to here. And then do the same. And that just makes a nice little frame, doesn't it? I feel like I want something up here, but I'm not sure what. Some sort of pattern, or actually no, there are some lovely African. Yeah, let's not go with the African pack. It's, yeah, see this sort of thing, you know, the African masks. These just look awesome, don't they? Let's do that. Let's just get a nice mask in the middle there. I kind of like that, even though I don't really know what it's meant to be. But I might be able to do something with it. It's all about experimenting with this stuff. You just keep grabbing it, putting it down, and eventually it looks good. Well, hopefully it does. See, it doesn't actually do anything, doesn't mean anything, it just looks African-y. Is there anything I want to do down here? Probably not. I don't want to, you know, I don't want it to look cluttered. That's pretty cool. Is that just a pole? It is. It's not a light, but it could have something at the top. Could have a light hanging on it, maybe. Not sure. These might look good in the tables. Obviously, there's going to be quite a lot of tables here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that area now. That looks fine. I say fine. It looks good. It looks good. You know, you don't need to over detail. That's the key in this sort of thing, because it can end up looking sort of crowded. You have got quite a big wall there. Other than that, obviously, it is just open plan. So I'm tempted to have a couple of planters in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in. I'm going to put the restaurant tables in. If I can remember where they are. Okay, why can I not see the restaurant tables? Oh, I'll tell you what, they're probably under tables, aren't they? What have we got here? Restaurant tables, here we go. So it's a question of how many of these do we fit in, again, without it looking crowded. So I'm thinking, not there. Can I position snap? How does that work? I want the angle. The angle is more important. And at the moment, none of that is working. Okay, I'm just going to have to do that manually. Let's try and line it up. That looks pretty good to me. So nice and close to the window, because obviously if you're sitting here, the main point is that you can see out the windows. So I'm going to do one per window. Okay, that's awkward, isn't it? That's fine though, because I can move this across a little bit. It really doesn't actually matter where that is. It doesn't, like I said, I don't need it to be symmetrical or anything, so I don't mind that. Okay, so there are your first ones. I don't mind having a gap because I want to put like a few nice planters in the corners. Okay, so let's go sideways. So of course there's got to be a bit of a gap because you want people to be able to get into this area here, but also you don't want too much of a gap. So I'm wondering if I'm lining them up with these windows at the end here now. I'll put them in and then I can just delete certain ones, can't I? I guess that's the logical way of doing it. So I'll leave that strip there because that's where people will go in and out. That makes sense. And obviously I'm not going to have anything in front of there or in front of here, although I will put them in and then I'll delete them. So if I line that up, and then again here, and here and here, something like that, and then obviously I need to duplicate them this way. Let's just keep going, and then I'll come back and correct myself. Now, do I want any there or not? Let's put them in and see. I think I probably do. I mean, a restaurant basically they try to maximise capacity, don't they? Try and fit as many as they can. It works quite nicely there actually. That goes right up to the wall, which is what you would want. I'm going to get rid of that one because I kind of like the idea that window is left a bit exposed. Obviously this one is going to have to go. I can't move this here, so that's fine. I mean, there's plenty of walking space down the aisle, so I don't need too much deletion. I will get rid of those two, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. So you've got a nice open area at the end of the steps, sort of between the two stepped areas. It's a little bit, yeah, I think that needs to go because you want people to be able to walk through here and then down the aisle. I'll tell you what, actually, it kind of makes sense actually to have a nice clear bit so you can walk all the way down and then you can walk up the aisles as well. I think if I do that at that bit, again, I don't mind about symmetry because then again you could walk along here, down the aisle, along here, down, along here, down. And then I think I probably do need a gap at this end. You know, I think actually, even though they do go nicely up the end, I think I will get rid of that end so you've got a nice clear walking aisle around the wall. I think that makes sense. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, I've just had a thought. I love the idea of some big hanging chandeliers. So I might try and create a cool chandelier of some sort. Still not sure what I want to do on this wall at the back here yet. But that's fine. So what we also need, of course, wow, that's a weird angle. Why is it doing that? There we go, that's better. Of course, we need some outside. Now, do I want the same? Or, I think outside, these ones might be better. Let's have a think. Let's just get some of these down. Again, we don't want them too crowded. Let's just get them in, and then I can play around with them a bit, can't I? Okay, something like that. And then the question is, do I want a second layer at all? I think I do. I think I'll do them in the gaps like that. I won't around the stairs. I'll leave a nice gap at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, that's a good start. I'll definitely have a load of umbrellas out here. In fact, I can do them now. Where are the umbrellas? Nice. Yeah, these green ones look good. Do you know what? Let's try and get these turned the right way so it's nice and easy to maneuver them. Now, how many of these do I want to have umbrellas? Ooh, do you know what? I kind of need to sink them just a little bit so the bases aren't showing. I might just do them all, you know. I think it kind of makes sense, because if you're out here, you're very exposed. Just thought, I haven't actually got them in the middle, have I? That's terrible. Oh, actually, the first one is. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's very tricky to hide it because you're going to see the leg down the bottom here, but you know, there's only so much you can do with that sort of thing. It's really about the overall impression that I'm trying to create. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain that happens. And they're not quite going flat either, so I've got to manipulate each one as I go along. I think again though, it's one of those things. It's worth putting the time in. It will look good in the end. I don't do anything quickly. Let's be honest. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that this is all about relaxing gameplay. Just chill out, sit back, listen to me waffle on about all sorts of rubbish, and yeah, have fun. But this is what everyone does in the game. It's just usually you don't get to see all this side of stuff because everyone does speed build videos where it's all sped up and they edit out all the boring stuff. I'm afraid that's not me. I want to share my boring stuff with you. The thing is, it's not boring. This is the bit of the game that I love. So yeah, to me, this is part of the fun. Your feedback has been really good actually recently, so I really appreciate that. Lots of new people coming to the channel as well, which is really good to see. And generally, I think everyone is enjoying this series and my style. If I have any. I don't think I do really, but you know what I mean. So yes, that's really good. I'm glad everyone's having fun. I'm already thinking about my next zoo, but that's a long way off. I'm really having a lot of fun in this one. I don't plan on starting anything new for a while. There we go. We have a whole load of nice outdoor seating. Excellent. So yeah, chandeliers. Interesting idea, this. Let's think what we've got here. So we've got some funky bits of wood. We've got some funky branches. What do we have that could be part of a chandelier? I love these giraffe things, actually. I feel like, you know, I'm just gonna plonk a couple of them down out here to remind myself. Oh, we've got to have a couple of giraffe sculptures as well, haven't we? I tell you what, that's what should go up on the wall over here. Just one massive elephant head. I don't think it needs more than that. Even if I'm not going to have elephant, I just like the, you know, I like the thing. Right, yes, chandelier. Sure, I like the rhino as well. Is there room for a rhino anywhere else? We haven't got any more walls, have we? I don't know. Rhino's a bit. Is that a bit big there? I don't think it is actually. No, I think that looks kind of cool. See, I like that mask as well. I'm just gonna find space to put all these things now because I love them all. There we go. That could easily go on there, couldn't it? Right. Okay, are we done? Are we done? Adam, are we done? Okay, I think we're done. Yeah. Struggling with the chandelier idea. Although I do like I like that as the downwards part of the chandelier, possibly. Okay, angle snap would have helped there. Let's try that again. Oops, didn't actually mean to put one down. Right. Oh, clicking on the wrong bit now. Okay, so if that's your downwards part, what then happens at the end? This is one of the things, it's not going to work until it's done, if you see what I mean. Until I finish, you're not really going to understand what I'm trying to achieve. I'll tell you what, let's just move that out of the way for now. So this is the kind of thing I was looking at, creating a nice sort of canopy. Like that. Let's just see if I can, let's just group them together. Let's just see if it needs to be any denser than that. I could thicken it to that. I could go again. Oh, that looks quite good. I like that it's still got some gaps. But yeah, I like that. Do you know what? The stick idea is not going to work. What I need is rope. But I also need lights. So let's come back into here. And let's find some kind of a light. Actually, I'll tell you what, it's probably going to need to be one of these, isn't it? That's kind of hanging in the middle. Actually, I'll tell you what, the best way to position that is to get it up to the top and then get it in the middle and then move it down. Let's just see, what's the time? Okay. My clock has just told me that my half hour is up for the episode, but I may just do a little bit more just to get this finished because I'm having fun here. I haven't got time to record 2 episodes this morning. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a gardener, and I work shorter hours through the winter. So today, which is Monday, by the way, is my first day of doing slightly shorter days. So I don't start work until 10 o'clock this morning. So I'm recording this in the morning. It's currently just gone 8 o'clock. And yeah, I need to leave for work just before 9. So I've got time to record an episode, but not time enough to do 2. So I will just spend an extra bit here and just give you a little bit of bonus time. I need hanging lights. So yeah, so I'm hopefully it means that I should get a little bit of extra time for recordings. Not a lot, unfortunately, because most days my girlfriend works at home, so she's in the study here. So obviously I can't be recording here while she's working. But on a Monday, she doesn't work on a Monday, and our little girl goes to nursery, so she is headed off there already, and my girlfriend has gone swimming this morning. So hopefully, on a Monday morning, I should at least get time to record a bonus episode. So even though it's not a huge amount, it all helps, doesn't it? Right, now I'm just looking at these lights. Yeah, so this is the annoying light that doesn't actually have any light. I just want to find a light that actually emits some light. Doesn't really matter what it looks like. That's quite a nice one. Can I change the colour of the light? I can. Yeah, I want a nice sort of orange glow. Excellent. Okay. Doesn't need to be bright. It's more for the look, really, because it's, you know, we don't play at night time, so it's not like it's actually going to be seen. But yeah, that's cool. And then rope. So I just want to get the nice straight bit of rope on the top. I don't know why it comes up with so much stuff. Where's the word rope in a gondola hat? It's a very strange search, that one. Here we go. So I need to go, let's go into, oops, that one there, that'll do. And let's, oh, I need the angle snap. So annoying when I do that. I'm always turning the angle snap on and off, and I always get it wrong. Here we go. Right, let's snap that one up. And boom, there's our chandelier. So let's see how this is going to work inside here. See, so my vision was it hanging in the middle here, quite low. I like that because that will actually shine a bit of light. And I'm just going to again just rotate this so that it's roughly flat, so that just so I can maneuver it easier, that's all. Right, let's get it in the middle of the roof at the top, which is roughly that. And then I might do one in each panel, I think. So let's try that. Oh, you are kidding me. It's like the game doesn't like me, isn't it? It just will not let me move things in a straight line. I can't even express to you how sad that makes me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. Okay, fine. Do you know what? Fine. Oh no, hang on. Right, so it needs to be. Whoops, it's very hard to do this. I'm going to have to kind of maneuver each one individually. Actually, do you know what? They might be too... Yeah, they're going to be too close to each other, actually, like that. Oh. fine, let's just do it like this. So every other panel. So yeah, let's go that panel. And then obviously I'm just gonna have to maneuver each one a bit. And that panel. Wow. Who knew that working at angles would be such a problem? It's so hard to see when you're working in a 3D environment. Right, so that's in the middle one way, but then it's not in the middle the other way. And in fact, it's not high enough, so they're going wonky that way as well. Wow, this is like the hardest thing I've ever had to do in the game, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm assuming you guys all have this problem as well. It's not just me being an idiot, is it? Right, you know what? That's going to be close enough for that one. So this one needs to come right over. Try and keep them in a line at least. And then, oh, it needs to go up into the roof. And it is going to have to come just along something like that. Okay, we're getting there. Oh, this is a painful process. I just wish you could move that so that it's easier to then move it in the right direction. I don't know why they couldn't put that in the game. Never mind. Actually, this is the last one at least, so none of them have been high enough. Is that because the first one isn't? Yeah, look, the first one's not actually in the roof. That's why they've all been a bit too low. It's typical, isn't it? All right, where are we looking on this one then? So this one needs to come over to the middle. Oh, that's not bad actually. Right, let's just plop that one down. Let's put that one up. Okay, how does that look? I like that. I think they're a bit different, a bit funky. Let's just put it to night, see what they look like. I'm not really too fussed. Yeah, they don't really emit much light, although you get some light underneath the tables actually, which is nice, but I just like the look of them. And it's something that I just wanted to do, so I am fine with that. So I will do a few other lights. I'll probably do a little strip down under here. In fact, I could probably quickly do that now, because I know which ones I'd want to put on there. Oh, where are they? These ones. I think if I do a line to surface and precision snap. Oh, it's not going to snap onto them. Okay, let's do an angle snap. That's fine actually. So in the middle basically, and obviously that's not going to straighten up for me, is it? No, that'd be too easy. Actually, let's line these up with the tables. I know there's not a table there, but I'll use the window. There we go. And then, yeah, probably one more there as well. That line looks good. Again, let's just check nighttime. Yeah, gentle lighting, I like that. What's it look like from outside? Actually, it's quite bright. I probably just want to change the colour, don't I? I should have done that to start with. I think I'll go for that same orange. Yeah, oh yes, definitely. That looks much nicer, doesn't it? Actually, can I select these all together and do it? Yes, I can. I should know that by now. I've done that so many times. That looks nicer, doesn't it? Yeah, that is nice. I'll probably, thinking about it, I'll probably do that down this side as well. So you get that sort of strip of lighting down each side. In fact, let's do that now because it will look. I might use the thumbnail. I might do a nighttime thumbnail. I might not, but let's just maneuver these into position anyway. So let's just bring these over to here. Try and get them in the middle. Excellent. And then I can just... Oh, you are kidding me. Come on. It was doing its weird angled thing again. There we go. And one more. There. Let's just come out and have a look. Oh, yes. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it's going to need more lighting actually, so I won't do a nighttime picture for the thumbnail for this episode. I'll do a daytime picture. But anyway, it's looking nice. So I'm pretty happy with the interior now actually. I don't think it needs anything else in here because it will look a bit crowded. I was going to do planters actually, so I'll do that. So I'll do a planter there. I might take a table out somewhere in the middle actually and do a planter as well. I think that might look nice. Just have maybe this table here, just take it out and put a little planter in. Actually, maybe not that one because it's underneath the light. Maybe this one. Or I might just do a planter in the corner there. Don't know. I could do a little planter here. No, I don't know. I definitely want to do a planter in this corner with just something really simple. But actually, it doesn't really need planters everywhere, does it? Although I quite like the idea of having a little plant on each table maybe. Don't know if that would be a bit over the top. I'll look into that in the next episode. I also need to make sure I link the tables to the restaurant. Not sure about this outside, but yeah, it's looking a little bit sterile. I might, do you know what, I'm just thinking out loud here. I think it looks better actually like that, like a bit random. Like you've got some that are open and some that aren't, so you have a bit of a choice. Yeah, I think once I do the rest, once I get some foliage and stuff around the front here as well, I think it will look much nicer. Yeah, do you know what, I might get rid of that. I kind of like the idea that if you're coming down these steps, you've got nothing in front of you and you have that clear view out down there. I think that looks nice. Excellent. Well, I could keep doing this forever, but I'm not going to. I'm going to call the episode to an end there. So thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate your company. I really appreciate that you like to spend a little bit of your spare time in these videos with me. Let me know what you think of the restaurant and whether you like the idea of us doing a little car ride around the outside, or would you think that would be better going right through the middle of the habitat? Or do you think it belongs there at all? And do you just want giraffe in here, or should I make it a bit more of a safari thing and chuck a couple of animals in as well, a couple of others? Let me know down below in the comments if you could. And if you've enjoyed the episode, please do hit the like button, because that really helps the channel out. And you know what it does? It does algorithms and stuff, doesn't it? And recommends my videos to more people and helps me build up my little community. So it's all good. So let's leave it there. Thank you very much, and I will hopefully see you again very soon indeed. Until then, do take care. Bye for now.